Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
You know, there's a danger that you likely face when you put your content online, whether video, audio, photos, text. For years, I would only put these files or this content on sites that I fully controlled, just because there were a lot of great web services out there that could hold on to my videos, photos, etc., or they couldn't offer me enough to make me want to put my content elsewhere. Specifically, because there was a question on whether I could actually get the content out once it was in there. A question was emailed to me earlier today from Audrey Dale Sullivan. It says, love your columns. I was wondering if you knew what happened with PhotoSite. I have over 1,000 photos there, and I got an email saying they will shut down as of September 27th, 2007. They recommend transferring to Snapfish, which I am doing, since I don't know what else to do. They were kind enough to say there will be partial refunds if we were paying customers. What do you know about Snapfish? And any idea how much it would cost to start my own domain and move my photos? Any help would be appreciated, as always. Well, Audrey, there are a lot of photo sites out there, but you know, just like what happened with PhotoSite itself, there's no guarantee that they're going to be around indefinitely. This happens more often than not. Now, I happen to keep my photos on Flickr, and that's a property that's now owned by Yahoo. In fact, Yahoo Photos has now disappeared entirely, and the only photo service that Yahoo promotes is Flickr, largely because it's gotten so much press. And most of my friends, if not all of my friends, have their photos on Flickr. There's also WebShots, Photo Bucket. They mentioned Snapfish. I don't have a lot of practical experience with all these other photo sites, however. I've only used Flickr by and large, and before then, as I said, I was hosting all the photos on my own. The reason why I used Flickr is because my friends were there, and it was a way that I could get my photos seen for people that didn't necessarily know me, and it's been a good experience to me so far. I'm a paying customer, Flickr Pro user, and I recommend it. I have never had any issues with it. Some people have. There's no perfect stories. But there are plenty of places for you to place your photos and not necessarily feel like you have to go with Snapfish. What you might consider doing is uploading a couple photos to these various sites, sign up for accounts for free, and try them out. Which one are you most comfortable with? Which one offers you the most options that you like? Zoomer is another one that just recently launched that's getting a lot of attention. That's ZOOOMR, 3 O's. Let's see here. I'm sure people have been recommending either the same sites or different sites as the chat has scrolled by. In terms of hosting your own domain and how much it costs and moving your photos there, you could go through any domain registration service, and they likely offer site hosting like GoDaddy does. And that's typically a painless process. That is one way to go. In fact, it's probably something you want to do anyway. You want to have a backup of those photos. Don't just upload them to the internet and assume they're going to be there forever. If you don't have a local backup, and even then a backup, you know, to an external hard drive or a CD-ROM or whatever, duplicating all these photos, then you never know when they're just going to disappear. The fact that PhotoSite is letting you take the photos elsewhere is fantastic. Some people never had that when photo sites that cropped up in the early .com days are no longer around, and that content that was posted is just whispered away. So think about that. Consider that the next time someone asks you to join a social network, especially when it's related to your content. Is it going to be there forever? Is it the only place you're putting that content? And really, what are the policies of getting that content out at some point if that site decides to disappear, or if they decide to change their policies to that might not be to your liking? What does everybody else recommend for photo hosting, if anything at all? What course of action do you recommend for Audrey? I'm interested in any ideas that you might have. I've given my thoughts. Now, what are yours? Leave a comment, remark, or of course, if you've got a different favorite that we need to know about right now, just come by the chat room. Let us know. We're always there. Live.Pirillo.com.